Underwriters Laboratories, or UL, is a global safety certification organization. It evaluates products for safety compliance with industry standards. A UL listing indicates that a product has met specific safety requirements, deeming it safe for use. Building inspectors might require products to have a UL listing for passing an inspection. This ensures the product adheres to safety standards, preventing fire or electrical hazards. If a product lacks a UL listing, the first step involves contacting the manufacturer. The manufacturer should provide whether the product is UL listed, including the listing number, and if it is not UL listed, the reason why, and details on alternative safety certifications that may apply. Many manufacturers are responsive and helpful, readily providing UL listing information. Some may even expedite the listing process if the matter is urgent. However, some manufacturers may be slow to respond or lack the necessary information. This can cause frustration and delay the inspection process. Firstly, be polite and professional, even when frustrated. Secondly, clearly state the name and model number of the product. Thirdly, explain that the UL listing number or information on alternative safety certifications is needed. Fourthly, promptly follow up if a response is not received within a reasonable time frame. Fifthly, consider contacting multiple manufacturers if the original one is unresponsive. Contacting the manufacturer is crucial for obtaining UL listing information and resolving inspection issues. Although experiences can vary, persistence and professionalism are key when seeking assistance from manufacturers. Understanding the importance of UL listing begins with recognizing its role in safety compliance. UL, Underwriters Laboratories, serves as a global leader in safety science, providing testing, inspection, certification, validation, verification, auditing, and advisory services. The UL listing mark is a globally recognized symbol representing a product's compliance with specific safety standards. These standards cover a wide range of products, including electrical appliances, fire protection equipment, and building materials. The primary purpose of UL listing is to ensure the safety of products for consumers and users. By evaluating products against established safety standards, UL helps to minimize risks associated with electrical shock, fire hazards, and other potential dangers. A UL listing signifies that a product has undergone rigorous testing and meets the stringent requirements set by Underwriters Laboratories. Building inspectors often require products to have a UL listing as a condition for passing inspections. This requirement is in place to safeguard public safety and ensure that buildings and structures are equipped with safe and reliable products. Inspectors rely on UL listing as an objective assessment of product safety, providing them with confidence that the products meet the necessary standards. When a product lacks a UL listing, it can raise concerns among inspectors and building owners. The absence of a UL listing may indicate that the product has not been evaluated for safety compliance, potentially posing a risk to occupants and property. In such cases, inspectors may require the product to be replaced with a UL-listed alternative or undergo additional testing to demonstrate its safety. Contacting the manufacturer is an essential step in addressing UL listing issues. Manufacturers are responsible for ensuring that their products comply with safety standards and are properly listed with UL. When faced with a product that lacks a UL listing, contacting the manufacturer can provide valuable information and potential solutions. The manufacturer can confirm whether the product is indeed UL listed and provide the corresponding listing number. This information can be used to verify the product's safety compliance and satisfy the inspector's requirements. If the product is not UL listed, the manufacturer can explain the reasons why. There may be alternative safety certifications or standards that the product meets, which can be presented to the inspector for consideration. In some cases, the manufacturer may be able to pursue UL listing for the product if it is not already listed. This process may involve additional testing and evaluation to ensure compliance with UL standards. Documenting all communications with the manufacturer is crucial for resolving UL listing issues. Keep records of phone calls, emails, and any other correspondence related to the product's UL listing status. This documentation can be used to demonstrate efforts to comply with safety requirements and address the inspector's concerns. Positive experiences with contacting manufacturers are common, as many companies prioritize customer service and product safety. Responsive manufacturers are typically willing to provide UL listing information promptly and assist in resolving any issues related to product compliance. They may even be able to expedite the UL listing process if necessary, especially in cases where time is of the essence. However, negative experiences can also occur when contacting manufacturers. Some companies may be slow to respond or lack the necessary information about UL listing. This can be frustrating and delay the inspection process. In such cases, persistence and clear communication are essential. Consider contacting multiple manufacturers if the original one is unresponsive. Alternative manufacturers may offer similar products with valid UL listings, providing a viable solution for meeting inspection requirements. When contacting manufacturers, it is important to be polite, professional, and clear in your communication. State the name and model number of the product in question, and explain that you need the UL listing number or information on alternative safety certifications. Providing as much detail as possible will help the manufacturer understand your request and respond effectively. Follow up promptly if you do not receive a response within a reasonable time frame. A simple email or phone call can serve as a reminder and demonstrate your commitment to resolving the UL listing issue. Maintaining a professional demeanor throughout the communication process can help to build a positive relationship with the manufacturer and increase the likelihood of a successful outcome. In conclusion, understanding UL listing is essential for ensuring product safety and compliance with building codes. Contacting the manufacturer is an important step in obtaining UL listing information and resolving inspection issues. While experiences can vary, persistence, professionalism, and clear communication are key to achieving a satisfactory resolution. By following these guidelines, you can navigate the UL listing process effectively and contribute to a safer built environment. Understanding UL listing involves a deeper dive into the organization's structure and processes. Underwriters Laboratories operates as an independent, not-for-profit organization dedicated to promoting public safety. Founded in 1894, UL has a long history of evaluating products and developing safety standards. The organization's mission is to advance safety science and help create safer living and working environments. UL work extends beyond product testing and certification. The organization also engages in research, education, and advocacy to promote safety awareness and best practices. UL collaborates with industry stakeholders, government agencies, and consumer groups to develop and refine safety standards. These standards are constantly evolving to keep pace with technological advancements and emerging safety concerns. The UL listing process involves a comprehensive evaluation of a product's design, construction, and performance. UL engineers conduct rigorous testing to assess the product's compliance with applicable safety standards. This testing may include electrical safety testing, fire resistance testing, and mechanical strength testing. Once a product has successfully completed the UL listing process, it is eligible to bear the UL listing mark. The UL listing mark is a visual indicator that the product has been evaluated and meets the safety requirements established by Underwriters Laboratories. There are different types of UL listing marks depending on the specific product and application. Some common UL listing marks include the UL listed mark, the UL recognized component mark, and the UL classified mark. The UL listed mark is the most common type of UL listing mark and indicates that the product has been evaluated for safety in accordance with UL published standards. The UL recognized component mark is used for components that are intended to be installed in other products. The UL classified mark is used for products that have been evaluated for specific properties or characteristics such as fire resistance or smoke generation. In addition to product listing, UL also offers a range of other services, including factory inspections, follow-up services, and training programs. Factory inspections are conducted to ensure that manufacturers are consistently producing products that meet UL safety requirements. Follow-up services involve periodic audits and testing to verify that products continue to comply with UL standards over time. Training programs are offered to educate manufacturers, installers, and other stakeholders about UL safety standards and best practices. Navigating the UL listing process can be complex, especially for manufacturers who are unfamiliar with UL requirements. Engaging with UL early in the product development process can help to streamline the listing process and avoid potential delays. UL offers a variety of resources to assist manufacturers in understanding and complying with its safety standards. These resources include online guides, training courses, and technical support services. Working with a UL-certified testing laboratory can also be beneficial. These laboratories have the expertise and equipment necessary to conduct the required testing and prepare the necessary documentation for UL listing. Understanding the implications of UL listing for different types of products and industries is crucial. For example, electrical products used in residential and commercial buildings are typically required to be UL listed to ensure electrical safety. Fire protection equipment, such as fire extinguishers and smoke detectors, must also be UL listed to meet fire safety codes. Building materials, such as insulation and roofing materials, may be required to be UL classified for fire resistance and other properties. In the construction industry, UL listing plays a vital role in ensuring the safety and performance of buildings and structures. Architects, engineers, and contractors rely on UL-listed products to meet building codes and ensure the safety of occupants. Building inspectors verify that products used in construction projects are UL-listed as part of the inspection process. Understanding the relationship between UL listing and insurance coverage is also important. Many insurance companies require products to be UL listed as a condition of coverage. This requirement is in place to minimize the risk of property damage and personal injury caused by unsafe products. Insurance companies may conduct their own inspections to verify that products used in insured properties are UL listed. Keeping abreast of changes to UL standards and requirements is essential for maintaining compliance. UL regularly updates its standards to reflect technological advancements and emerging safety concerns. Manufacturers should monitor these changes and ensure that their products continue to meet the latest requirements. UL offers a subscription service that provides updates on new and revised standards. Attending industry conferences and seminars can also help to stay informed about changes to UL standards. In summary, understanding UL listing requires a comprehensive knowledge of the organization's mission, processes, and requirements. Engaging with UL early in the product development process, working with a UL-certified testing laboratory, and staying informed about changes to UL standards are all key to navigating the UL listing process effectively. By prioritizing product safety and compliance, manufacturers can contribute to a safer built environment and protect consumers from potential hazards. The importance of verifying UL listing information cannot be overstated. While a product may bear the UL mark, it is essential to confirm that the listing is valid and applies to the specific product in question. Counterfeit UL marks are a growing concern, as unscrupulous manufacturers may attempt to deceive consumers and inspectors by affixing fake UL marks to their products. These counterfeit marks may appear very similar to genuine UL marks, making it difficult to distinguish them from the real thing. To verify UL listing information, several resources are available. The UL Online Certifications Directory is a comprehensive database of UL listed products. This directory can be accessed free of charge on UL website. By searching the directory using the product's model number or other identifying information, it is possible to confirm whether the product is indeed UL listed and to obtain the corresponding UL listing number. The UL listing number is a unique identifier assigned to each UL listed product. This number can be used to verify the product's listing status with UL directly. The UL website provides instructions on how to use the UL listing number to verify a product's listing. Contacting UL directly is another way to verify UL listing information. UL customer service representatives can assist in confirming the validity of a UL listing and answering any questions about UL certification process. Providing the product's model number and UL listing number, if available, will help UL representatives to quickly and accurately verify the listing information. Being aware of the common signs of counterfeit UL marks can help to avoid being deceived. Counterfeit marks may be poorly printed, lack the proper UL logo, or contain incorrect information. Comparing the mark to images of genuine UL marks on UL website can help to identify potential counterfeits. Purchasing products from reputable suppliers and retailers is another way to minimize the risk of purchasing products with counterfeit UL marks. Reputable suppliers and retailers are more likely to source their products from legitimate manufacturers and to take steps to ensure that the products they sell are properly certified. Reporting suspected counterfeit UL marks to UL is important. UL actively investigates reports of counterfeit marks and takes action to remove these products from the market. By reporting suspected counterfeits, consumers and inspectors can help to protect the public from unsafe products. In addition to verifying UL listing information, it is also important to understand the scope of the listing. The UL listing applies only to the specific product and configuration that was tested and certified by UL. Modifying a UL-listed product in any way may void the UL listing and create a safety hazard. For example, if a UL-listed electrical appliance is modified with non-UL-listed components, the appliance may no longer be considered safe and may pose a risk of electrical shock or fire. Similarly, if a UL-listed fire protection system is modified without the approval of UL, the system may no longer provide adequate fire protection. Understanding the limitations of UL listing is also important. UL listing does not guarantee that a product is completely safe or that it will perform as expected in all situations. UL listing simply means that the product has met UL minimum safety requirements. It is still possible for a UL listed product to fail or cause harm if it is used improperly or if it is subjected to conditions that exceed its design limitations. Therefore, it is essential to use UL-listed products in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and to take appropriate precautions to prevent accidents. In conclusion, verifying UL listing information is crucial for ensuring product safety and compliance. Using the UL Online Certifications Directory, contacting UL directly, being aware of the signs of counterfeit marks, and purchasing products from reputable suppliers are all important steps in verifying UL listing information. Understanding the scope and limitations of UL listing is also essential for using UL listed products safely and effectively. By taking these precautions, consumers and inspectors can help to protect themselves and others from potential hazards.